again, friends, to another Women's Daily Devotional. I Am Loved by Carolyn Rathbun Sutton, editor. Today is February 28th, and the title of our devotional is Will You Go Where God Asks? Written by Nancy A. Mack. The verse is found in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Nancy writes, do you think missionaries have an easy time? Some would think so, but missionary life is not easy. It is often a lonely place, a scary place, and a very sad and unhappy place. I have experienced it for the past 4.5 years. Many days and nights I spend alone because my husband is gone from the mission station. He must travel around the country doing the work that he needs to do so that we know all is well with our responsibilities. Being far away from my family, friends, and church support is difficult. Perhaps the loneliest time is the weekend, when I'm reminded of the activities that we as a family used to do, going to church together, cooking and eating, just talking, playing games, camping and backpacking, and celebrating birthdays together. Birthdays were enjoyable and memorable because I would stretch them out for an entire week. Interacting daily with people who do not think as you do can be frustrating enough. But when they say hurtful things behind your back, when you hear your own words spun around to change their meaning, when gossip becomes lies and untruths, the pain isolates a lonely person even more. What keeps me going is knowing that God is with me and also believing I am doing the work He asked me to do. To be honest, this assurance is what keeps me from leaving the mission station before our assignment is completed. Dear reader, if you have been as lonely as I have, remember that the only way to press through the trials of life is to know Jesus Christ and to listen to Him. He promises to be with us through everything that comes our way. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. I pray that when you are lonely and sad, you will cast all your cares upon God. Let Him carry them for you. He promises to walk every step of the way with you. Nancy A. Mack, an American born in India to a missionary family, studied in the United States of America, married, and then raised a family in Maryland. When she and her husband Bill, also a missionary kid, relocated to India to direct Adventist Child India, a donor-funded program for educating needy children, she became the third generation of Madison missionaries who ever served India for more than half a century. One can sponsor a child at AdventistChildIndia.org. Now, it is definitely not human nature to want to be alone and isolated. God created us to be social people. So when you have a group of friends or a close family member that seems to talk behind your back, it is very easy to push away from them and try to isolate yourself. But actually, God wants us to do the opposite. He wants us to show His love. He wants us to show humility and His character. God is with you through the hard times, and you don't know if your life or your testimony can be a blessing to that person. I pray that you cast all your cares upon God, and He will do the rest. I hope that you guys enjoyed this devotional and you learned something new. I know I definitely did. God bless, and I will see you again tomorrow.